ReW WhO, and I have a lovely, lovely, lovely co-host today. And you don't look blue to me, but yet your name is BLuE.
I guess today I'm black and blue, huh?
Oh, where's the blue? I see black, which is my favorite. Oh, there you go. There's the blue. Yes, and it is May 11th. Yes, it is May 11th, and that red light is on, but we're going to not worry about it because it could bounce back. Yes, it just might. So it's May 11th, and this is the day in history that Madonna's song "Crazy for You." Do you remember that song? It went to number one. It went to number one on this day, May 11th. Oh, Madonna.
Wasn't that from
the movie?
The movie, yes.
Yeah, I don't think we need that yet, Carolyn.
All right, never mind. Don't worry about it.
We'll see. It's also the day that Sammy Davis Jr. got married to Altovice. Altovice? Do you know what her name was? Altovice. Were they married by the time he was resting in heaven, and that makes Sammy Davis an angel in the room? Did you like Sammy Davis Jr.?
What's not to like?
Exactly, exactly. The candy man. He was the real candy man.
He's a nice Jewish boy.
Sammy Davis Jr. It's also the day that Bad Leroy Brown, but it was Frank Sinatra's version. I didn't know Frank Sinatra sang Bad Leroy Brown. Did you?
That would have to be a very jazzy version of Bad Leroy Brown, and I'm glad to hear that he did it.
He did it, and it was like, it went on the charts on this day, May 11th. Yes, it did. And what else happened on this day? Pretty interesting things. I don't know. You're not from New York City.
No, I'm sorry to say I'm not. I did live in the Bronx for a year.
Oh, I was born in the Bronx, so that's all right. Well, then I'm going to change this next little thing because it was the day that the New York Yankees. Which,
I am a huge Yankees fan.
All right. Well, do you remember Dave Winfield? Do you remember Dave Winfield? It was the day he was traded to the Angels on May 11th. We gave Dave Winfield away.
There's no joy in my field.
Well, you know, it doesn't really matter. I was born in the Bronx. You lived in the Bronx. That's all good and fun and dandy. But it is the day, supposedly. Now, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But it's the day that Bob Marley went to heaven. So Bob Marley is an angel in the room with us today. What do you think about Bob Marley?
I like Bob Marley. The thought of his dead corpse floating around the room, to tell you the truth, frankly, it doesn't thrill me.
Oh, we love when the angels come and visit ReW WhO. It's a very, very special part of our show.
I don't know. Bob Marley might have other things to do.
He touched my arm once, so I always feel blessed by Bob Marley.
Oh, and I see that the Monty Python comedy troupe was also formed on May 11th.
May 11th.
And did you know that yesterday was International Monty Python Status Day on the infamous Facebook?
Now, I wonder if it has anything to do with this day and yesterday.
I'm sure it does.
You think?
I think it does.
It must, right? Wow, that's so awesome.
In honor of Monty Python, I'd like you all to know I'm not dead yet.
Oh, are you a lumberjack?
I'm a lumberjack.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. Yes. All right, touche, my love. It's also the day, this is pretty insane. John Lennon said his phone was tapped by the FBI on the Dick Cavett show on May 11th. Now, is anybody's phone not tapped these days? I don't think it's possible to be untapped anymore.
I don't
so
know.
I think John Lennon started a trend on May 11th in 1972, and you know, John Lennon was always starting trends, don't you think?
Yes, he was a trendsetter.
Because I mean, anybody with a phone these days, it's tapped.
Yes, and GPS and a whole bit.
Everything. We're freaking non-anonymous.
Yes.
It's like impossible to be anonymous anymore. What was your last anonymous moment? Do you remember?
No, I haven't had an anonymous moment since I entered politics about 15 years ago. So.
And are you a politician?
I have been on occasion, yes.
Like what kind?
I've run for Senate, state rep, I've been elected to office, I've testified before Congress.
Where?
Obvious.
Connecticut? Yes. Wait a minute, what offices have you become?
Let's see,
So we have a politician in the house, look at this. I thought you were a promoter.
Well, what is a politician if not a promoter?
True, but like what do you politic?
I was the first woman elected on the Working Families Party line to a major.
Party line? That
Yes.
sounds like a telephone thing to me. Isn't that a party line?
Yes.
So
One ringy dingy, two ringy
So wait, you were on a party line. So what's a party line? That sounds like
No,
a fun thing.
We're getting off topic,
Of
Rue.
course. That's the idea. So, all right, politics. Tell
Yes.
me.
Yeah, I was one of the founding members of the Working Families Party in the state of Connecticut. I was the first person they elected on their own party line in the state of Connecticut. And I'm still, albeit somewhat absent, a member of their statewide board.
That's awesome. So your voice really has a say.
Yes, it does.
That's so cool. So what are you here for today, basically?
Well, I'm here to talk about several bands. Most importantly to me, my dear friends, the Vivisectors from Moscow. And
До свидания.
they're here.
Доброе утро. Ah, there you go.
This is the third time I've had the pleasure of spending several days and weeks with my friends.
Nice.
This time around, we have 6 shows in 5 states. 3 of them were last week and 3 more this week. They're going to be in New Jersey tomorrow, New Haven on Friday, and then all the way out to Hicksville, Long Island on Saturday. That's the last show before they go back to Moscow on Sunday.
So that's like a big triangle.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
But we've already been up to Maine, too.
Nice.
Maine and Massachusetts.
Well, that kind of works in one line.
Yep.
Wow.
It's been
So
wonderful.
it's Jersey, Connecticut, Long Island.
Yep, and
Bridge and tunnel all the way.
last Saturday they played a show at the Knitting Factory, too.
In Brooklyn.
Yes, in Brooklyn, yes.
Very nice. Which day was that?
That was Saturday night.
Wow. And Saturday I was in Jersey.
Sorry.
Look at that. It's all one big multicultural New York City.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is,
Yes,
right?
it is.
New York and its outskirts. Okay, so it is birthdays today. Oh, this is a bittersweet one. It's
What?
Natasha Richardson's birthday, so she also is an angel in the room with us today.
Very sad.
So happy birthday. Maybe she's partying with Mr. Marley. I hope so. And Martha Quinn's birthday. Remember Martha Quinn?
Who could forget MTV when
And
it had music?
Yeah, and Martha Quinn was one of those VJs. And it's Martha Graham's birthday, so it's like a day of Martha's.
Well, if you look at the Google today, it is all dancers, and it is in honor of Martha Graham.
Check that out, see? You are with it, girlfriend. And it's Salvador Dali's birthday today.
Really?
Yes.
Interestingly enough,
What's the tie-in here?
we just came back from a vacation in Tampa.
Oh, you
Myself.
went to the museum in St. Pete?
Yes, and it was absolutely amazing.
Good for you.
Beautiful.
It's his birthday today. And it's also Katie Wagner's birthday. Now, it says she's the daughter of Robert Wagner, but wasn't she also the daughter of Natalie Wood?
I would have to say so. Well,
I would think they had a daughter, unless he has a different daughter too.
could be.
But she was a guest VJ on MTV, which is funny because it is Martha Quinn's birthday.
Mhm.
See how things overlap? It's also one more thing that really, really, really stood out to me besides all these other things. Where is it? It has something to do with the television show Dynasty. Did you ever watch Dynasty?
I think we're looking right up here.
Oh, there it is. It was the last episode of Dynasty. I loved that show. I once went to Atlantic City and said I was Fallon Carrington, and I won so much money because I pretended to be Fallon, and I never won money there again, and I never pretended to be Fallon Carrington. Did you ever watch that show?
No.
Did you ever hear of it?
Yes.
It was with like Alexis, Joan Collins, and
Yes.
all right. Anyway, I love that show, and we have a lot more things going on. It is also National Mocha Tort Day, so we have. I couldn't find a mocha tort, but isn't mocha like chocolate and coffee mixed together?
Yes, it
So
is.
we have coffee and chocolate licorice and coffee candies today for our guests, and we're going to be back with some guests starting in about a second or two. So thanks for coming in and tuning in. And Deb, thank BLuE.
ReW.
BLuE.
ReW.
BLuE and ReW. I love it. We're going to be back soon. And we have a lot going on right now.
Yes, we do.
We'll be back.